he is putting up a fight. Right there, beautiful rainbow. Nice. Awesome High Sierra rainbow right there. He is going back in. What a dandy fish. Couldn't lay off that worm and blade. It's money. It's money in the High Sierra. Howdy guys, Cal Kellogg here. My hands are full of Dodgers because we have a viewer question today about Dodgers. Veronica down in Elk Grove, California, she asked, does Dodger color matter when you're targeting trout? She thinks it does. Her husband, he's not so sure. And to tell you the truth, Veronica, I would love to agree with your husband. And in a lot of situations, I think your husband's right. Thousands of hours on the water for me has taught me that much of the time, okay, a silver blades like these, this is my 6-inch Fisheye Pro, and this is one of our large willow leaves. Silver blades like these are gonna perform just as well as a colored blade like that rainbow pattern fisheye right there. That's gonna be true most of the time. But there are times when fish are going to show, a distinct preference. They're not going to hit a bait being pulled behind this Dodger, and they will hit a bait being trolled behind, a silver Dodger. So there are times when color is absolutely critical, and this was really driven home to me last fall at Collins Lake. The bite wasn't great. The water was off color, but there were some very big fish to be caught. In fact, we caught fish up to 12 pounds out there at Collins Lake, and we caught almost all of them on a worm behind one of our mini willow leaf Dodgers. And we were spacing that worm out a good, 36 to 40 inches. We were trolling at 1.8 miles an hour. That was the combination, but there was more to it than that. Despite the fact that the water was stained, we could not get hit on that silver willow leaf like that. They wouldn't touch it. We could get a few bites, depending on the day, on a gold blade like that, but day in, day out, for over a month, the fish showed a distinct preference for a worm trolled, 3 feet behind this tiny reggae or watermelon colored mini willow leaf. That was the blade. If you weren't running that blade, you weren't getting as many hits. Now, you might ask yourself the question, and Wes and I asked ourselves the question, did we start to build so much confidence in this color that we were fishing it better? And it's certainly possible. It's a fair question, but we mixed in enough gold and orange and silver blades that we came away, and we believed it then and we believe it now, that this reggae colored blade was outperforming everything else, and we landed trout up to 12 pounds on that blade right there. So the bottom line is, and this is why I sell Dodgers in sets, you need blades. You don't need a million blades, okay? A lot of companies, you'll see a lot of companies that have, 50 different colors, and I don't think that's necessary. I think, some tackle companies that have been at it for a long time, they're driven to keep introducing new colors to rejuvenate sales. Because let's face it, unless something crazy happens, you buy a Dodger, you're not going to lose it. So the way that those companies engage customers is to offer up a cool new color. But by and large, I do think you need a spectrum of colors, not a million different colors, but you need to be ready to experiment and run through some colors when you're out on the water. If you switch over to worms, say, and let's say you put on this gold blade here, and you're doing okay, but your gut tells you, I'm marking more fish than I'm catching, start playing with colors. And you might find, you put on the reggae colored blade, you might find that you don't get any more bites, but you put on the silver blade, you might find that you're getting 2 or 3 times as many bites. So does it matter every day? Absolutely not. But you need some good, solid color selection, you know, in your Dodger inventory to deal with those changing conditions and the changing temperament of the trout, you also need some different sizes and shapes, because the flash and vibration put off by one of these little guys is far different than the flash and vibration put off, you know, by a 6-inch Dodger or something like that. So that's what I think, Veronica. Your mileage may vary, but I think that that you working with your husband, I think you guys are going to arrive at the correct answer most days, and I think you're going to find that my assertions about Dodgers is absolutely correct. Dodger color gets way more important when you're targeting kokanee. It probably gets way less important when you're targeting kings, and your rainbows, they're kind of in the middle. Sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't, but you got to be ready, you know, to play with shape, vibration, and color, and dial in the bite on any given day. So that's all I got for now. If you're looking for Dodgers, or, you know, any of the other gear that I offer up that you see me fishing here on the channel, that you see me fishing out on the water, if you're looking for that gear, go on over to fishandshoot.com. I want to thank you guys for all the support. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you next time right here on YouTube. You guys have a wonderful day.